Welcome back everyone to a day in the life. Welcome back to another chapter of my life. Life is crazy, life is different now, and I'm changing, and my spiritual growth is changing, and sometimes it's hard to go with the flow and move with those changes, move with the changes that your intuition leads you to the places, to the people, to the things in life. But it's hard to keep moving and keep evolving and growing. And I think for my journey, I'm more kind of going back to my roots and back to Mother Earth and that connecting with nature again. I've connected so much with nature lately, and I always wanted to, and it's moving back from that materialistic consumerism world. And sometimes there can be that consumerism spiritual world too. You think you need all these things in your life, that maybe spiritual tools, or all these things, crystals, books, whatever, in order to grow and evolve. But something I've learnt recently is you don't need those things. All you need is yourself, and sometimes nature. I think the world is changing and evolving too. Just spotted some really nice flowers. Come on, Kobe. So pretty. In all honesty, the last, month or two, mainly since quitting social media, I haven't really been doing much of my, spiritual rituals that I've always done. I've really retreated from that and really simplified it. I think it's okay to feel disconnected, and you don't have to do the same routines all day, but not having social media, having all this free time to myself, just kind of allowed me to do a lot of thinking and reflecting, and discovering what I want to change in life. And I think that's mindfulness in itself. And we're all on this spiritual journey together. It's okay to evolve and change your spiritual, what makes you want to be spiritual. And for me, I feel more connected now with more like earth spirituality. So, living a spiritual life by being in tune with nature and, the universe and the trees and the birds and the animals, and not so much all that other stuff, that materialistic stuff that I used to do. But in saying that, I still love doing all those things, but my views have changed on spirituality, and I know now that I don't need all that to have this massive spiritual awakening. I feel like the New Age movement, there's this modern trend to kind of keep up with this trendy spiritual lifestyle, and you kind of lose yourself a bit sometimes. And I feel like for me, I've just really connected back with myself and my roots, and really connected with why I started, and just discovering that I'm truly an earth angel who just lives life with the earth and with the moon and the stars and the sun. And although winter's been very stagnant for me, I've surrendered to it a lot, and I'm really excited for spring and summer, and I'm just learning to honour all the seasons. That's what nature does. I honestly just feel 10 times better after just going for a walk. I admit, I haven't been doing much exercise lately, so I'm trying to get back into movement, especially with you know, these COVID restrictions and not being able to do much. I think it's really important for your mood and your mental health to just spend time in nature, and not to mention the benefits for your spirituality. So I'm just going to sit myself down. So I have got some moringa powder, ashwagandha and some lemon with some hot water, and now the sun's out, it's really beautiful. It's nice to be really chatty again with you. You know, I had to just kind of adjust to my new feelings and way of life and spirituality before I wanted to, you know, share. Especially being a Gemini as well, for me, I feel like I'm always changing and going from one thing to another, but just lately it feels truly different. Sometimes you get attached to certain spiritual movements and thinking that, yeah, like I said before, you need all this stuff in your life, you need to do all these things in your life that are spiritual to kind of feel like you're evolving and growing, when really you're there all along, and your spiritual self, it's there all along. And yes, of course there are things that help you grow spiritually, but deleting social media was really a game changer for me, because it really allowed me to truly connect with myself and my own intuition, and yeah, truly just reflect and discover a life that I really want to live. So it's been amazing, you know, my new journey. It's hard to really put into words. Yes, I haven't felt that spiritual lately and connected to my, you know, past spiritual routines, all the stuff that I've shared here on my channel, but I am moving on to more of another spiritual growth, you know, more earth spirituality, and really connecting with Mother Earth and the universe, and connecting with nature's cycles of life, the different seasons, simplicity, and connecting to more of that. You know, spirituality can be different for everyone. You can live different lives and still have that aspect of spirituality. So that is really, to sum it up, my new spiritual beliefs. It's different, it's change, but change can be good as much as it feels weird, and you might feel lost, like you're changing but you're leaving behind all this stuff and maybe people who are on different journeys. But it's truly amazing what now I'm able to connect with, and I'm excited to get back into my spiritual rituals, but in a different perspective. And even different parts of my life are changing, not only my spirituality. So, you know, the music I listen to, the wardrobe, the clothes that I want to wear and feel comfortable in, the activities that I enjoy doing now, which, you know, is more gardening now and cooking and just a few other things, like more, I feel like maybe part of me is growing up a bit more, you know, maturing into an adult. I am 30 next year. Good morning, everyone. It is the next morning. It's Friday morning. One more day of working and then I've got a week off. Yay! So this morning is turning out to be quite lazy, but I am surrendering to that. That's what I've learnt lately. Surrendering to this winter, this slow, stagnant energy, where the feeling of me wanting to stay inside more and just do, you know, relaxing activities is more better for me and makes me feel better, rather than trying to force myself, you know, to do all this stuff during winter. You know, it's like I was talking about yesterday, surrendering to the seasons. So I've just written like a journaling little activity for myself. It's 1 month without social media. So if you haven't seen my video yet about me deleting my social media apps, excluding YouTube of course, I will link the video. It's done really well, and yeah, I think it's inspired a lot of you, and it's life is amazing. And I'll be, yeah, the video actually will be up too of my 1 month update. It'll be going up before this one, but basically I've written like, you know, things that I've felt or things that have happened, things I've noticed differently since having no social media, and then I've written some tips that I'm going to share with you as well. So the time is 8:30. Normally I start getting ready for work at about 9 AM. I always start at 10 AM. I know, I'm so lucky. Just enjoying my tea, listening to all the birds as the sun is coming out. It just like makes everything come alive. This is just such a beautiful winter. Normally the weather, it gets pretty grey, cloudy, but this winter's been beautiful and I'm really embracing every moment of it. Hello everyone, it is now the next day. It is Saturday afternoon. I just got home. So at my friend's house we had a bonfire, and I like organised this little ritual to do with us all. Like we, you know, did a little cleanse. We wrote down what we wanted to let go of, and we burned the piece of paper and like just shared all of our, you know, things we wanted to release. And we just had the most amazing time outside in nature, under the dark night sky, under the stars, and the moon, it's actually waning, which is like, it's shrinking, which is like the perfect time to release. I just feel so like happy and so loved. Bonfires are just so special, like the fire and releasing. Good morning everyone. I feel like I'm always checking in the morning. So it is now a Monday morning. It's my first day off for the week. I'm so excited. So this morning I did like a really nice meditation. I used my black tourmaline because I felt like I've been affected by some energy lately from others. So I just like, you know, did a nice little cleanse for myself, meditation, and now I'm doing some more thorough cleaning and decluttering some things. And me and my sister are going to tackle some more rooms today, like the spare room, the kitchen drawers, just some more like tidying and decluttering. So I feel like it's going to be a good productive day, and I'm going to feel so much better because I've been wanting to do this for ages.
I've been in your waters, been knocking at your door. I know one thing for sure, I've never been so close before. You were What the hell are we looking for?
So just pull squeeze up there,
Yeah.
and just try and gently pull it out, and just gently pull that. It's not really the most ideal time to be doing this because it's winter,
Yeah.
so it's good to give it some warmth. So just try and just be careful to tear it apart.
I'm learning lately that the key to my spiritual growth is living life in a more meditative and spiritual way, making choices and decisions based on my ethics and intentions, honouring the direction I truly want to travel towards, and eliminating all of those distractions and things that don't serve me, attuning my daily rhythms with the natural world. Winter has really allowed me to cocoon and go deep within the womb. I find myself surrendering to the stillness of winter. I find myself becoming aware of the unseen. I'm really appreciating the beauty and the depths of the natural world, where it's truly uncovering my soul's calling. So although I'm spending some time inside still this winter, it makes me really excited for spring and summer, in which I will make more an effort to do outside activities. But even the winter has just been so magical. I feel like I've taken a massive turn off the highway of the modern fast world, and I suddenly find myself on this road of simplicity. It's a really slow road, but it brings me joy. It brings me to the present moment. I'm really seeing and feeling nature. I wonder who else may be with me on this road and who else can relate to this. The beauty of nature has never looked so good lately. I've never felt this calm and free in a long time. And it's only the beginning of my new spiritual and simple journey.